So that's $2,242. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be closing out for the month of May so that next week I can come back and set up the month of June with you all. If you like these kind of videos, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It is a budget closeout day, so we're gonna see how I did in the month of May. I would love to hear about how you did for the month of May with your budget. Comment down below how May went for you. I hope that you consider subscribing if you have not already, and let's get started. Okay, y'all, so I'm actually hoping that this closeout is not a hot mess because I did not like rehearse anything or kind of look over and figure out what I was gonna do as far as the order of things go. So we're just gonna jump on into it. So today I'm filming, this is Friday. You guys will see this video, I believe, on tomorrow, June 1st. So, but for today, Mom's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Mom. And nothing happened yesterday. On Wednesday, I did go to Bible study. So I did need to put that in there because I missed that when I did my budget setup. Bible study was on Wednesday. For my coffee day for this week, that was on Tuesday. I thought I had more than that, but I don't think so. So coffee was on Tuesday of this week. I saw the comment last week of one of my viewers telling me to try a light roast instead of dark roast. So I'm gonna be doing that this weekend when I go grocery shopping. And then for our no spend days, that was on Wednesday and Thursday. So Wednesday and Thursday. And I believe that that is it for this week. So let's go ahead and close out the calendar. So we will start with the coffee days. So none in the first week. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you guys will let me know if I counted wrong. Y'all are good for letting me know that. And so 8 times 3 is 24. So this month we spent $24 on coffee outside of the home. The other days of the week I drink the coffee that I buy from the store. So there's that. Let's go to no spend. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Not many no spend days, so we need to do better in that area. All of our bills have been paid, so that is it for the month. Moving on to the dashboard page. So we did complete both saving challenges. I did increase in my sinking funds this month, I think. We'll see when we get to that part. For the to-do list, everything except for the lunch that I wanted to do has been done. This will go on for June. So I'm just gonna put June here in the corner because I'm gonna give Mom her gift on Sunday. And all the events happened and we told everybody happy birthday. And that is the end of, or that completes the dashboard. So moving on to the budget page, I'm going to close out what I can in this moment, and then as we get through the paychecks and the weekly check-ins, I'll have to come back to close out certain portions. I do know that the electricity bill was $135.72. So all of our bills this month came under the budgeted amount. And the rent and utilities, this is for June, not for May, because I'm always a month ahead on rent. So I don't share that number, so we'll just do a check mark. For sinking funds, I'm gonna have to come back to fill out that. For saving challenges, we did complete the amount that was given. So that's $228 that went to saving challenges. For my Louisiana trip, this was coupled in with Mother's Day. Mom's birthday is going to be for June, so this was 0 for the month of May. And then my best friend and I, it did not, I'm trying to say something without giving information, but just putting it out there very subtly, because I don't like to, you know, give people's information out. But if you all would keep my best friend in prayer, she had a medical situation this month, and along with a car accident, so just please keep her in your prayers if you can. I did talk to her the other day, and so hopefully we will be able to catch up in the month of June. For unbudgeted, I'm gonna have to come back to this and see what we have for unbudgeted. But as of now, let's go ahead and fill in. We actually saved $100 here, because I only spent $100 for that weekend, and technically we saved $50, even though it's going on for next month. We saved $60, and then we will come back to complete this portion and that. So for my paycheck 4, I budgeted $192 for the bills that I paid last week, which were my electricity bill and some fees from my tax payment. And so I budgeted $192, but I actually spent $191.59. For my cash envelopes, I did not go to the nail shop. I'm going tomorrow, I promise. I'm going. So I still have the 30 in beauty, but I'm rolling that over to next week. So I'm still gonna account for that. I have $2 in meds, and I have, I think $4 in eating out, and then everything else was spent. So I am gonna spend that 30 for beauty. So I'm gonna do $210 minus $6. Gives me $204. That's what we actually will have saved. And then sinking funds and saving challenges got the budgeted amount. We didn't have any extra expenses, and nothing unbudgeted this week. So you guys know what that means. That means we had a green week. Praise God. Hallelujah. Green week. So I'm gonna go ahead and just draw a line straight down through these rows because there's no difference. Then I will do 192 minus 191.59, and that's gonna give me a positive 41 cents. And then over here I have a positive $6. So we saved $6.41 this week. Let's go ahead and add that column. So this week we spent $539.59. $539.59. And just to double check, 546 minus 539.59 gives me $6.41. So as you guys can see, these were our 4 paychecks for the month of May. We had 2 red weeks and 2 green weeks. Our reds do outweigh our greens because this was just a break-even week, and then for this green week we only saved $6, whereas our reds are pretty they're pretty big. So what I'm going to do in my unbudgeted columns for the monthly budget page is I'm gonna look at my unbudgeted rows and see what that amount was. I was in the red for bills this week, but if I recall, it was because a bill came out sooner than I expected. I believe that's what happened, so I just didn't budget for it. Although technically it was unbudgeted, it still falls within my bills over here. So I'm just going to look at the unbudgeted rows and get that number. So in week 1, we had $239.31 that was unbudgeted, as well as week 3 I had $45.31. So a total of $284.62 for unbudgeted in this month. So $284.62. and then we'll put it in red, 284.62. Okay, y'all, so for this last week, like I said, everything was spent except for a couple dollars in meds and a few dollars in eating out. So for spending, we budgeted 10, we spent 10. 69 minus 10 is 59. For gas, we budgeted 45, we spent 45. 59 minus 45 is 14. Okay, for groceries, we spent 70 and we have nothing left. For home, we spent 20 and we have 6 left. For eating out, we spent 21. I have $4 left in there. And 25 minus 21 is $4 left. In beauty, I am going to account for the whole 30. I think I get like a $25 pedicure and then I just give them the tip. So 160 minus 30 is 130. And then for meds, I gave myself 10, I spent 8. And so 30 minus 8 is 22. You guys know that I ran out of room last week for my expense tracker, so we are going to use our additional space under the weekly check-in to track the expenses, and hopefully this will be enough room. It should be. I mean, I had like expenses this week, but they weren't that bad. Okay, so I'm gonna speed through and fill in my expenses and then come back. Okay, y'all, so now that I'm done with the expense tracker, what I'm going to do is take the ending balance amounts, which I just got from my weekly check-in page, and complete the variable expenses. So in the spending category, if I come to my spending, I have $59 left. So I'm gonna do this column in green. So I have $59 left in spending. In gas, I have $14 left, and this is for the whole month. In groceries, I don't have anything left. I'll just put a 0. In home, I have $5 left. In eating out, I have $4 left. In meds, I have $22 left. And then in beauty, I have $130 left. So now I'm gonna fill in the actual column. So if I have $59 left in spending, that means that I spent $41 this month, which is accurate. I think I gave myself like $10 every week. In gas, I'm gonna go 180 minus 14, meaning I spent 166 this month. Groceries, I spent the whole 280. Home, I spent 55. And eating out, I believe that's 146. Yes. In meds, 40 minus 22 is 18. And then in beauty, the 30, which I am spending tomorrow. That's why I put it in this budget. So now let's total up this actual column. Okay, so for the month, I budgeted $990 to spend in my variable expenses, and I actually spent $736. So $990 minus $736 gives me a positive $254, and this should definitely help us with this overage down here. Okay, y'all, so for the budgeted amount for bills excluding rent, this amount totals to $426, and what I actually spend on bills excluding rent is $422.09. Okay, y'all, so in my sinking funds, I budgeted $288 to put in there this month. I put in $263. So $288 minus $263 is $25. That we didn't put, although we actually want these columns to be red because that means we put in more. So let's go ahead and tally up these columns. So our actual number comes out to $875.62. So this is a red column for us this month. I'm gonna do 25 plus 100 plus 50 plus 60 minus 284.62, and that puts us in the red, $49.62. And I'm going to double check that. So 875.26 minus 826 is $49.62. Okay, so just to give you guys an overview of how we did for the month, there are pieces of my budget that I don't show, which would be the revenue, the income, the rent, and the tithes. But outside of that, I do feel like I still could show you guys kind of in general how we did in our variable spending, all of our bills except for one, and then all of our extra expenses. So our total budgeted amount for this month, I'm gonna go $990 plus $426 plus $826. So that's $2,242. And then what we actually spent in these categories, $736 plus $422.09 plus $875.26 is $2,033.35. So we are actually in the green this month for all these extra expenses. So of course I will have to go back on my own time, plug in tithes, plug in rent, utilities, and do all that good stuff off camera. But this is my budget closeout for May. Okay, y'all, so our goal for the dashboard page to increase our sinking funds was met. So I started out the month with $1,514 in my sinking funds, ending the month with $1,713. Mostly all the envelopes increased, and then a couple decreases, but this is going to also close out the sinking funds for the month of May. So we are done with the month of May. I will be back early next week to set up my July spread with you guys. I'm going to be using the pink lemonade kit, and then I also have the June flowers kit available. My July spread is already partially set up because I showed you guys all the new stickers in the new planner sizes. So July calendar is ready to go, and then I also have the 4th of July theme in the shop available. So now we will move on to June Paycheck 1. Okay, y'all, so being that I have not set up my monthly budget yet for the month of June, we are just going to write our numbers here on this random notepad. I bought this from Amazon, and so that way when I go to set up my budget with you guys, I have my numbers. The bills, so I'm doing 17 for Netflix and 30 for my insurance, so that is going to be $47 that I am budgeting. My cash envelopes, I am going to budget $180, and that's going to be spending. I guess I should write it down because my sinking funds are going to get $72. My saving challenges, I'm gonna use the 6 that I saved from my wallet. I'm gonna add 2 to make that $8. My extra expenses for this week is going to be my mom's add the $15 to her gift, and the rest of the money I'm pulling out of envelopes, and then nothing for unbudgeted. So we have 47 plus 180 plus 72, 8, 15 equals 322. Okay, y'all, I made some mistakes. So I'm putting a total of $8, but only 2 came out of my paycheck. And then up here, I included the 15 from mom, but since I'm putting it here, I need to subtract that. So 180 minus 15 is 165. So 47 plus 165 plus 72 plus 2 plus 15 is 301. And that is the number that we're working with today. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the cash from the envelopes that I'm not going to keep in my wallet. So that would be eating out and meds. And then I'm gonna put my wallet to the side. I'm actually gonna be switching out my wallet today, so you guys will see that. And then I will take $2 to make this a total of 8. For the June challenge, we are going to complete bubbles 1 and 3. 1 and 3. And so that's going to be $4. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And add these to the envelope. In our rose gold binder, we are going to be adding $4 into our June envelope. So I'm going to take the card out and come back here to the month of June and add in the 4. And for the month of June, because I'm doing pink lemonade, I'm gonna go back to pink and just fill in this 4. And we'll let it stay out to dry. I don't think I showed you guys the breakdown sticky note of $301 for this week. And so then we will go ahead and move to our insurance and add in the $30. So 20 and 30. And that's going to be 149.97 plus 30 equals 179.97. The way that I'm doing my bills is that if the bill has not came out by the time I do my cash stuffing, I will put in the rounded amount by the time I do my cash stuffing. If the bill has come out, then I will put what the exact amount was that came out. And then moving on to Netflix, that's streaming. And we have 10, 15, 16, and 17. So 84.77 plus 17 is 101.77. And so that is going to complete the bills binder. Next we'll move on to our cash wallet. Okay guys, so for my wallet, I'm going to get into my rose gold clear sparkle binder here because it's giving summer vibes, it's giving small purse vibes, and then I'm going to use this fly leaf that came from one of my when I had my pink croc wallets. I'm just going to use this one and take out my envelopes. So spending is going to get a 10. and I guess I can go ahead and put it in here. All right, so let's move on to gas, which is gonna get 45. So 20, 40, and 5. Groceries is going to get 70, 50, and 70. As I'm speaking, I don't know how long this video is right now, guys. I know I don't want it to be too long, but I wanted to go ahead and close out the May budget with you guys. If it's too long, I'll just kind of do what I did last week when I get to the sinking funds, just kind of speed through the handwriting part, and that should help with the time. Eating out is going to get 25. Meds is not going to get anything, and then beauty is rolled over from last week. So for mom, I'm just going to put her money, hopefully I don't put it in the bank. I'm going to put it in the bank envelope for now, and then I'm going to take out the money from the sinking funds and add to it. So then I will scan, well, I've already scanned my receipts, and I'm going to put my coins up, and this is our new system. Actually, this pen looks really cute in there. OMG, I love it. It's so cute. And so here we are. Okay, so birthday is going to get $1. And I'm going to write 6-1, even though today is the 31st, because when I do my allocating for the end of June, the money that I'm using this week is June paycheck number 1. So 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Try to speed things up because I feel like it took me forever to get through that budget closeout. Wardrobe is going to get a 5, and I am saving this money to buy clothes from Temu because I want to try it. I might do a video for y'all, I don't know, but 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I am going on vacation, which I feel like I should probably be putting some money aside for that. Oops. Going on vacation at the end of July, and I want to buy some clothes from Temu. April and May will get 5, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. Outings is going to get a 5. For $11. I feel like I'm trying to build this envelope back up. It's just, I keep using it, but I'm like, you know what? That's what it's here for. But I'm trying. I am trying. Car maintenance is gonna get a 20. For 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. Miscellaneous is going to get $2. I'm so sorry, like there's kids outside playing, so if y'all hear that, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's like school just got out, so y'all know kids are excited about that. I don't know how the school year went for everybody, but I know that summertime was always an exciting time as a student and as a teacher. Gifts is gonna get $2. So gifts has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And these are the 2 envelopes that I'm going to be using for Mom's birthday. The monthly savings envelope, which I'm using for April and May, and then the gifts envelope. My godchildren will get $2. For 110, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 126. And savings is going to get a 5. For 15. And that is going to be it for my high priority binder that I have right here. I'm gonna put the envelopes back in here and then grab the low priority binder. Okay, y'all, so starting with car registration, it's going to get $2. And we now have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. For personal, we're going to add $2. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. For emergency, we're going to add $5. For 1,000, 1, 200, 5, 10, 15. For giving, we will add $2. And we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. For Christmas, we are going to add a 10. I was just saying like earlier, I need to really start working on Christmas. For 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. For holidays, we're going to do $2. For 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And for car tires, we will add the last $2. For 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, y'all, so that is gonna be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you felt inspired to close out your May budget and get ready for June. If you guys have any questions about budgeting, cash stuffing, the shop, anything like that, leave them down below. Don't forget to let me know how May went for you, and I will see you back next week for the June budget setup. Bye.